We sat there and we said, man, what is that smell? That stinks. We saw that there were people literally putting dirt and poop on flowers. And we sat there and said, man, how can something so stinky, how can something so foul be used to make something so beautiful? And I heard the Spirit of the Lord say, Lamar, that's what I specialize in. I specialize in taking stinky situations and making them beautiful. I specialize in taking dirty situations. I specialize in taking situations that look like they are nothing and make things beautiful. It stunk, but that stinkiness of that manure, that poop was used as fertilizer. Somebody out there, God is saying, I'm using your situation as fertilizer. That loss, that divorce, that court case, that health situation you're going through, whatever situation looks like it's not going to get better, I'm using that as fertilizer, because when it is exposed to me, I can make things grow. I'm dumping fertilizer on you. So don't complain that the situation stinks, and don't complain about how it feels and look right now, because when people walk by, they will negate the smell and say, man, that's a beautiful flower. God is saying, I'm raising people up right now. I'm dumping things on you. And the world is dumping things on you, but in my hands, intended evil is used for good. God uses negatives so we can crawl to him and humble ourselves under him. We got in the mess, and we need him to work us through the process to get through the other side. I'm seeing it right now. It's like when you're baking and you're going dough, or when you're playing with Play-Doh, or if you're on that potter's wheel. God is working through that process. Think about the word through. He's taking his hands and it doesn't feel good. He's squishing things on you. The pressure doesn't feel good. His fingers doesn't feel good. He's taking things off and putting things on, and that molding doesn't feel good, but God is squeezing and pressuring you. That pressing is needed. That pressing is needed. And also what God does is when he's working you through the situation, he's also comforting you. He's adding water, and he's adding oil, and he's making sure things are working together. God comforts us in a situation we know he can move, but allows us to stay in it. God will comfort us in a situation we know he can move. God, you can move this situation. You can instantly change the situation, but God doesn't instantly change the situation. He comforts us in a situation we know he can move, but he allows us to stay in it because our mind hasn't fixed itself to not go back to it. What good is it for God to bring you out of a situation knowing you're just going to run back to it? Think about a pig. Think about a dog going back to its mess. Think about a pig going back to its slop. Many times we are like sheep. We get out of a situation, we get free from a situation just to run back to it. I don't know how many people I know, and this is no knock against anybody, who when they are in jail,